According to a new poll, getting in shape is the number one New Year's resolution for 2024.
Well, hasn't it been the resolution for the last
3 and 22
100 and some years, 1,000 years, cavemen? Leigh Richardson joining us on the KOGO News Live Line, licensed professional counselor, founder of the Brain Performance Center. Good to have you back, Leigh.
Thanks for having me.
So, let's talk about these resolutions. We have good intentions. We make these promises to ourselves, and then they kind of fade away. Life happens. I mean, do we really? And I don't know I don't know what I'm trying to say. Are we really trying to stick to them, or is it just kind of like a pipe dream?
Well, I'm taking a different approach this year to New Year's resolutions because we all make them. Oh, and we write them down. We put them on sticky pads on the refrigerator so we don't eat too much. I mean, we have all these rituals around making these New Year's resolutions, and then we don't. So my approach this year is to identify 2 things that you're doing, maybe not well, but that you're doing and that you're proud of yourself for doing, and build on them because you already know that you can do them. You're doing them. And if you took them up a notch, then that would take you to a whole new level.
All right. So what are some ways to keep a thought foremost in your head? Like, we want to be healthier and fitter. Most of us do, right? But we just can't quite hang on to it. So what are some ways to kind of build that thought in your brain and keep it going?
Well, I think the most important thing is set realistic expectations. Don't set, I'm going to go to the gym every single day. I'm going to work out for over an hour. No, you're not. Set a goal. I'm going to go to the gym for 3 times a week, and I'm going to start out, and I'm going to work out for 30 minutes for the first month, and then build on it. Make it doable, because when we create these expectations around ourselves, we share them with our friends, then we get embarrassed because we're not making them, then we don't want to talk about them, and then we just want to avoid them completely.
It's funny that you say that, because in the past, we've talked to people who have said, well, the only way to really do it is to tell a whole bunch of people that you're going to do it, because then, then you have to stick to it. But like you say, if you tell a bunch of people you're going to do something and then you don't do it, then you look like a big loser.
And you feel like a big loser.
That is true. I like that idea of going to the gym for a half hour every day, but then I want to treat myself to a donut, so that doesn't really help. Why do we wait for the new year to even do this? I mean, why do we have to wait for a special day to do this?
Well, we don't, but we all talk to ourselves on a regular basis. Well, Leigh, you could do this. Leigh, you should do this. Leigh, how about this? And when we get those shoulds going, those shoulds are negative. And that's not the right way to do it. So New Year's rolls around. We're all excited. I'm excited about 2024. I've got big ideas and big plans. And so that motivates me to make those, I call them goals. That motivates me to set those goals. But you're absolutely right. We can do that any day. And you know what? Why not today?
Another interesting thing I was looking at here is, we always focus on health and wellness, but we always talk about physical health. We always talk about losing weight or getting in shape, but we don't talk about mental health that much and improving that.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up, because mental health, the correlation between mental health and physical health is so strong. People that have mental health issues are 39% more likely to have heart attacks or strokes. So our mental health, our emotional well-being, that psychological safety that we all long for is, in my opinion, it's more important than our physical health.
All right. That is licensed professional counselor Leigh Richardson joining us here on the KOGO News Live Line. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Leigh.